Everton 0, Arsenal 1. I had gone in for a 2-1 win for the club of Arsenal, and I knew it was obviously going to be a tight game, and the margin will be really very slim. And indeed, the result has gone ahead to turn out to be a win for Arsenal as I really predicted, and the result, it's a 1-0. And congratulations to the club of Arsenal, because they came into this game with a lot of pressure piled onto them. And you know exactly what it means. You understand? The pressure was really immense. You get? And coming in a game of football, when a team that has gone ahead to boss the Premier League in the recent 10 years has obviously gone ahead to surpass you, and they've gone ahead to win comfortably with a 3-0 win against West Ham, it obviously sends shockwaves to a club like Arsenal, because when City goes on top, the mindset of Arsenal players obviously is affected. And thanks to the return of Gabriel Jesus, because this is a player that will obviously tell these players that that is nothing, that is nothing, and we are gonna go at them. If there is someone who is not afraid at City, it's Jesus, because even when Arsenal's squad had not reached this level, you remember when they signed him in the summer of 2022, Jesus came up and told the players of Arsenal that we are going to fight for the trophy. I'm not here to fight for Champions League football. You get? And indeed, ever since that season, Jesus's goal became a reality at Arsenal, because for the previous seasons, Arsenal has come up and competed for the trophy. From the season of 2022, 2023, 2023, 2024, 2024, 2025. You get? And 2025, 2026. Here they are. The club of Arsenal are really trying to really win a trophy, After like 2 decades plus of not winning a Premier League trophy, they're really working hard to get in one. So they came in through, and they got their goal through what we call a penalty, as a set piece was delivered well by a player known as Declan Rice, and Carafiori went into the air to head that ball, but there was a handball by an Everton player, and the referee pointed at the spot, after VAR intervention. And Gyökeres needed a goal badly, and that's why this penalty was given to him, and he went ahead to obviously put it at the back of the net. I think taking his tally to 5 Premier League goals. I think that will help boost his confidence as Arsenal heads into their next fixture at the Emirates, because he needed this goal badly. He needed it badly. But one of the positives I've gone ahead to find out from this game on the side of Victor Gyökeres, it was all about him being looked for, I think, close to 3 times in the first half. The first one came in through when he was looked at by Odegaard. He headed that ball over. Then the other look out for him was a Julian Timber, square, but deflected off the foot of a player of Everton and went to the vicinity of Gyökeres. And Gyökeres, to me, I saw that as a foul. He was pushed. And I was like, who doesn't really think this is a penalty? That penalty was not given. And then, after scoring that goal, again, was it Declan Rice? Who was he? I think it was Declan Rice. It was who went ahead to release him, and obviously he went ahead to obviously see his shot blocked by Tarkowski in there. I was really excited for him to have gone ahead to be looked out for close to 3-4 times by the players of Arsenal, and that was really very important. The goal of Arsenal came in through in the 27th minute of the game, and it was a penalty from Victor Gyökeres, and he took it very well. He directed it very well into the back of the net, and I really loved it when he really scored, because if Arsenal is to obviously show that they are the best team in the world, of course they are, they need to gate their forwards scoring for fun, and that will obviously create competition. You saw Jesus when he came off the bench and came onto the pitch, he was really trying to poach for every ball and was like, I want to show Gyökeres that I can score a goal. Now, Gyökeres having gone ahead to score, obviously it has given him a little bit of relief, and that relief means a lot onto the side of Arsenal, as this guy is now gonna at least shush the mouths of very many haters in there, especially the pundits. I know many will get him that he has gone ahead to score a penalty, but Haaland scores penalties. Ronaldo scored penalties. Messi has scored penalties. So you've gone ahead to see to it that it's very hard to win a boot, like be one of the best scorers, like winning golden boots, when you are not scoring penalties. That is it. So that is Gyökeres for you. And it really means a lot for the club of Arsenal, him being on target. Now, the other player, the other aspect that we can discuss about is Arsenal coming in through and keeping a clean sheet. Now, Hincapié and Saliba are obviously making a very good partnership, because I've always told you for years that however good Gabriel Magalhaes is, but there is that composure. He doesn't get you on the ball. The rest of the attributes, he is really great, but that composure and calmness in defense, having that ball, game reading, and doing the needful. I think Hincapié is going to give him a chase for that position. Something that Jakub Kiwior, a player that I really liked a lot, failed to do. I think Kiwior was really unlucky at Arsenal that a man he was supposed to compete with never obviously got sick. That was Gabriel Magalhaes. But when you look at Hincapié, I think he has a blessing on him. He's really lucky. He's really lucky that Gabriel Magalhaes has gone ahead to obviously be kept out for some time, and he might return next weekend, and he has gone ahead to obviously show up what he has, and every Arsenal fan now believes that the guy can come in through and really play as a left-sided centre-back at that club. I know even when Gabriel Magalhaes returns, Hincapié will obviously have it in his mind that, yeah, I can start now any game at Arsenal, because he has proved himself. Started against Mosquera, started with Mosquera against Chelsea, and they drew 1-1, and all the recent games. He has been the man that has gone ahead to put in a very huge shift altogether. So, you just have to understand what he puts up on the table, and you understand that Arsenal is really having a very beautiful squad. This is a side that Arsenal hasn't gone ahead to win very many games at, if you've been following up, and they had taken lots of years without winning, and I think they got a win against Everton in the season of 2023-2024, because last season all those games were draws. The other earlier season of 2022-2023, Everton beat them, I think, by 1-0. Then 2023-2024, Everton came up and obviously lost to Arsenal. And Arsenal's gone ahead to come in here, and they've gone ahead to do the need. Remember, when they were coming to this fixture, I told you that their next 6 fixtures, with this game inclusive, Arsenal dropped points. They drew at this stadium last, I think it was 1-1 last season. Then they're going to be playing Aston Villa, of which I think they drew again. They have to play Brighton. I think again they drew. They have to play Nottingham. They have to play Liverpool. And which other side that beat them? There is a side that beat Arsenal last season they're supposed to be playing. You get? So that is Arsenal for you. And for your own information, yes, the side of Arsenal will continue to win games. I tell you. When you feel like they're going to drop points, I tell you they won't drop, because of how reinforced they are. And they've gone to Christmas. They've gone into Christmas when they're topping the table. And that's another mentality test question answered. You get? Many thought that pressure would obviously be on the heads of Arsenal, but they kept composed, and I really liked how they started this game, because they never started it like they're really on pressure, because a team that is on pressure is like, we have to start quick and really look for an early goal. And Arsenal was like, we will score. We will score. That is it. And they really did it at a certain point X. In the 27th minute, they put that ball at the back of the net. You get. So that is Arsenal for you. So they've gone ahead into Christmas and they are topping the table. Remember, that happened the season of 2022-2023. Arsenal hit Christmas with the top of the Premier League table, but they never won. 2020, I think 2024, 2025, Arsenal went into Christmas when they're really topping the league, but they failed to win the trophy. That is it. And this time round, they've gone ahead to top the league at Christmas. And way back, a team that really went ahead to obviously top the league when they're really to top the league during Christmas period, obviously came out as the winner. Can Arsenal really rewrite history and win this? Because on 2 previous occasions, they haven't gone ahead to obviously be that team that was really lucky to lift up all this. But it was really a very heated up game, but I like the composure of these players of Arsenal, and they are a team on mission to really win this trophy. Now, let's get into what we call the team stats and see how things really panned out at the stadium where this game of football went ahead to obviously happen. 2 shots by Everton. Arsenal had 13. Everton had 0 shots on target. And again, Arsenal haven't conceded a shot on target. You understand? 2 shots on target by Arsenal, of which one crossed the line. 33% ball possession by Everton, 67% ball possession by Arsenal. 337 passes completed by Everton, 653 passes completed by Arsenal. 77% passing accuracy by Everton, 88% passing accuracy by Arsenal. 2 fouls by Everton, 5 fouls by Arsenal. 2 yellow cards to either sides. No red card was issued in this game. 0 offsides to Everton and 1 offside to Arsenal. Then we have 2 corners to the side of Everton and 3 corners to the side of Arsenal, of which one of those resulted into a penalty that Arsenal went ahead to obviously convert. And that's where we are in here. So we head into the Premier League table and see how everything is obviously looking like. The table is looking good. And it's Arsenal for you. Top of the Premier League table, 17 games played, 39 points. Man City, 17 games played. They are second with 37 points. Aston Villa is playing tomorrow versus Man United. And if they win, they go 36, but they've played 16. Chelsea have gone to do with Newcastle, and they've dropped 2 points. That's why they're having 29. Liverpool, 5th in there with 17 games played, 29 points in there for you. And they're keeping themselves in good vicinity. 10 points and much. If you note it that we are still having 21 games to go. Sunderland, 27 points. That is 6th. United, 7th, 26 points. Crystal Palace, 8th, 26 points. Brighton, 9th with 24 points. And Everton, 10th with 24 points in there for you. So that's exactly how the table is looking like. And I think I've gone ahead to break down at least all what that you guys need to know about this game of football. Arsenal's gone ahead to win this game, and it's Victor Gyökeres into the mix. But Leandro Trossard missed out another opportunity of really scoring a goal because it was denied by the woodwork. But would have gone ahead, obviously, go ahead to score in, 3-4 consecutive Arsenal games away. So he has been man on mission, but the mission never went on as planned. So I sign out for now. See you later. Good night. To those going to bed, Rokani David remains my name.